Hello and welcome to Sportsweek. I'm Rachel Gunter. Coming up on today's show, Basingstoke Town host fellow promotion rivals, British diving stars visit Southampton.
It kept me going when I didn't really see a future for myself in the sport.
And Sparshot youngster receives England school's call-up.
It's a privilege. It's an honour to be called up for my country and to play for them.
We start with Saturday's clash near the top of the Conference South between two promotion hopefuls. A win for Basingstoke Town would send them second in the table and close the gap on leaders Boreham Wood. But Bromley was also looking to go second, having travelled to the Soccer AM Stadium in poor form, losing their last 4 games in all competitions. Roger Cannon was there to watch the action unfold.
Two sides vying for the title, two sides in great form, and two sides beginning with B. It's Basingstoke versus Bromley. It was a huge clash at the Soccer AM Stadium, and Bromley almost took the lead early on. Bradley Goldberg's goal-bound effort was blocked by teammate Ben May. Basingstoke fought back, and after good work from Chris Flood, they took the lead through Sean McCauley. The visitors replied instantly as Anthony Cook's curling free kick found its way past Stuart Moore. And it was Cook who gave his new club the lead early in the second half, as his speculative effort eluded Moore and nestled into the net. Cook with a brace, and only a second game for the Ravens. There was certainly no love lost between these two sides, with Rob Swain taking no prisoners as he clattered into Liam Envermaeren. Tom Bird was perhaps lucky to stay on the pitch, as his dangerous challenge on Cook angered Bromley players and fans alike. But the referee saw fit to only give him a yellow card. With 10 minutes to go, Basingstoke almost went level through Bromley's Callum McNaughton. The defender diverted a dangerous cross towards his own goal, but debutant keeper Alan Julian tipped it expertly over the bar. There was despair for Basingstoke at the death, as Liam Envermaeren nodded home from the corner in stoppage time, but the linesman waved his flag for offside. After a fierce and feisty affair, it was Bromley who came out 2-1 victors against a disappointing Basingstoke. Jason Bristow's men won't be happy with this result, and they'll have to pick themselves up very quickly, as their next game is away to top of the table Boreham Wood. Roger Cannon, Winchester News Online.
Well, defeat for Basingstoke Town means they still remain 5th in the table, still 9 points behind Boreham Wood, who they play this Saturday away from home. Jason Bristow's men will need a result at Meadow Park if they want to keep the pressure up on the leaders and keep their title chances alive. Mark Betts and Isaac Edwards were at the Basingstoke Town versus Bromley game and join me in the studio now to discuss it. So Basingstoke came second best in a key promotion clash on Saturday. Realistically, can they still stage a fight for the title?
For the title, no. They're dropping points in crucial matches. They should really be taking every chance they can get now, and they're also making tiny mistakes at the back that are costing them points. But I'd be surprised if you didn't see them in a playoffs position by the end of the season.
You have to bear in mind, I mean, they've got 2 games in hand on leaders Boreham Wood. They play on this Saturday. Win that, gain a bit of momentum, and who knows, anything can happen. I mean, the league's extremely open this year. But then I would agree with Mark. I think they're a certainty for playoffs, and I'd be very surprised if they didn't achieve that this season.
And we saw a late goal from Basingstoke disallowed. What's your view on it, especially seeing as it would have given Basingstoke that crucial point?
Well, it was clearly offside. The ball was flicked to the Basingstoke player, who was quite obviously 2 yards behind the last defender. So no question, really. Definitely offside.
Yeah, I've got to agree there. The Bromley back 4 had a good game. They kept a strong line. Every time Basingstoke would break through, that linesman's flag went straight up and he was offside. You've got to give credit to the Bromley back 4. That was a very strong performance.
You mentioned mistakes at the back. Stuart Moore, Basingstoke's keeper, came under criticism. Do you think this criticism is fair?
Well, he cost them the game. First goal, failed to defend his near post. It's a cardinal sin for goalkeepers. I mean, it's the first thing you get taught. Defend that near post with your life.
In all fairness, though, it was a very good free kick, and you've got to give the taker credit. he did see the ball late and he did make the dive and he did get a hand to it, so you've got to give fairness to the ball taker. Yeah,
but then again, second goal, same thing, terrible reactions, extremely slow again. Admittedly, it took a bobble, but I mean, you've got to be expecting the keeper to
yeah,
get
but
them.
he was,
and it's lost them the game.
He was prepared though, and that bobble was unexpected, and I think it did catch him off guard. But he's a good keeper, he's performed well all season. I think he's going to bounce back. I think he can pull Basingstoke through. I think he's coming back from this one.
Bromley winger Anthony Cook scored twice and looked dangerous all game. It was a great performance from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's superb. Every time he got the ball, he was pushing forward, he's making those runs. We want players like this in the league. The fans come to see it, the players love it. Having someone on your team who can push forward, he was superb, I couldn't fault him.
Yeah, I'd agree, he was great. Constant threat, direct, pacey, cutting inside from those wings, caused them all sorts of problems all game. His 2 goals were taken brilliantly. Admittedly, the keeper was at fault, but again, he showed a lot of ambition to even attempt the shots. And yeah, he performed brilliantly, and I'm sure his manager will be really pleased with that performance.
Both teams certainly got stuck into that game. What did you make of the clash?
I mean, that's part and parcel of the game at this level. There was a lot of passion on show, a lot of meaty challenges came in. But then, I mean, both these sides are fighting for promotion, and you'd expect there to be a bit of an atmosphere, and I think it added to the clash, if anything.
Yeah, we have to look at it the other way as well. Basingstoke have already got players out. We even had 2 players had to sit at the sidelines for a bit just to recover from some of those meaty challenges. But it's what the fans come to see. They want this passion in their play. And all in all, I think it was a good, strong game.
Mark and Isaac, thank you very much. The Keys Swimming and Diving Complex in Southampton welcomed both Red Bull cliff diving world champion Gary Hunt and 2004 Olympic silver medalist Peter Waterfield to its facilities on Sunday. Hunt, who won back his title after finishing second last year, and Waterfield, who retired from diving in 2012, were there to coach and inspire the next generation of divers. Afzal Zumra caught up with the pair.
Gary Hunt and Peter Waterfield were at the Keys Swimming and Diving Complex in Southampton to pass on their knowledge and expertise to several young divers.
I was never the best in the world in my age group. I was never the best in the world when I got into the seniors. It was just my love of the sport that kept me going when I didn't really see a future for myself in the sport. I just try and spread the message that even if you're having bad days, you're not very confident. Just as long as you're enjoying it, then it can take you places, and that's the key.
As well as Gary, Pete has a wealth of experience to offer to the kids at the Keys, having started diving when he was only 9 years old.
These kids are, if you look around the pool when they're in there, they're smiling, they're working hard, and they're listening to their coaches, which is the main thing. They've got to learn and got to be willing to learn. And if they can do that and use all those skills and sort of take on our advice, they'll go as far as they possibly can in the sport.
It's clear to see that both Gary and Pete are an inspiration to the children here at Southampton Keys, but only time will tell if any of these youngsters can dive into success and become the next Olympic medalist or world champion cliff diver. Afzal Zumra, Winchester News Online, Southampton.
And finally, Eastleigh youngster Charlie Gunson has been called up to England Schools under-18 side to play in the Centenary Shield. 17-year-old Gunson, who plays and trains at Sparshot College Football Academy, will play a series of international matches over the next few months. Ross Perkins went down to the college to talk to him and manager Neil Benson about his achievement.
Here at Sparshot College Football Academy, everyone is celebrating the news that 17-year-old Charlie Gunson has been called up for England Schools under-18s. Charlie will play in the Centenary Shield competition against the home nations and the Republic of Ireland, and will even play one match against Northern Ireland at the Silver Lake Stadium in his hometown of Eastleigh in March.
I was very shocked in myself. I didn't know what to do. I was speechless really. I was in my bedroom, I was upstairs, my mum was downstairs, she was waiting on me to tell her. For years I've been waiting for an opportunity like this, so I thought eventually an opportunity would come for me. It's a privilege. It's an honour to be called up for my country and to play for them.
Thanks, Jason. And Charlie's manager, Neil Benson, was quick to praise Charlie's work ethic.
So we've even the numbers up slightly.
Charlie's worked hard over the 18-month period that he's been involved in our programme. We're very fortunate here at Sparsholt that we have an extremely well-equipped facility, but without question, the facilities are only part of the package, and Charlie, his endeavour, his commitment, his mental strength has been a key factor in him making the progress that he has.
And there is genuine belief from Neil and from Charlie himself that he can go on and make it big in the professional game.
Southampton have been scrutinising and monitoring Charlie's progress in this last 12 months. We hope first and foremost that he'll enjoy his England opportunities, but we feel confident that with Charlie's ability and with hard work that we can open up some doorways to give him the professional opportunity at club level that he desires.
Hopefully this will make me achieve different things. I just can't wait to start playing for my country, and hopefully it will push me on to go into a professional club and get into the professional game.
Do you believe in yourself you can do that?
I believe in myself I can, yes.
So confidence with Charlie is sky high, and rightfully so given his call-up by England schools. He is hoping that this will be a stepping stone to bigger and better things for this young Sparsholt footballer. Ross Perkins, Winchester News Online, Sparsholt.
And that's all for Sports Week, but for more award-winning news and sport, head over to winol.co.uk. Goodbye.